What's going on, guys? Don Ross with bestdamnsalescrm.com, and we talked about putting together a course and kind of going through these topics on the mind map through that building of the course. Now, based off of some of the feedback that I'm going to get through doing these videos, we may adjust a little bit here and there, but each of these green boxes, if you will be a topic, point, and subject, and then down below, as we kind of branch out on these branches, there may be some additional videos in each branch. I try to keep them under 5 minutes so that you can quickly grasp and go through it and not having to listen to me ramble for 15, 20, 30 minutes on a topic. So this week we're going to talk through your why and how is that going to help you in any business, not just a real estate investing business, but any business that you might do. And as we kind of talk through, hey, having a business, small business, and using a CRM and automation behind that. This business in a box that I'm going to go through here of your why is part of all of that. So what is your why? At the end of the day, most people are trying to get into a business to maybe have time freedom, financial freedom, be able to do different things with their family or by themselves, travel, whatever that looks like. You've got to figure that out, map that out. I personally use an app called Goals Wizard, and they have an application for both iPhone and Android. And every day I get up and have a morning routine. I have a 3 to 5 task item that moves the line each day for me and my business. And every night I have an evening routine where I go through how did we do, what did we miss on, why did we miss on certain things, and how can we make it better as we kind of go through it. And part of that is I've got kind of my purpose of why am I doing this stuff and what is the intent. For me personally, I have kids that are all the way from 10 to 16. We've got 4, 2 girls, 2 boys. And my purpose is being able to be active and a part of their daily lives, be around for their school, be around for their sports and things that they're a part of, be able to travel, do some family vacations. This last year we did Yellowstone. We've done a summer vacation with them as well. And as they start to do some of their sports, I'll travel out for some of the softball stuff on my one daughter, the boys doing basketball, those different things. Being able to be a part of that, show up for the games, show up for certain practices where the families are invited. All of that is important to me. My wife likes to travel. That's my why of being able to kind of make sure that we have the ability to do some of that traveling and talk through what that looks like for her and making sure that she's getting part of what she wants. And then for me, I'm a homebody. I like to be home. I like to be able to work around on the property. I have a couple of vehicles, a couple of hot rods. I grew up with my dad building hot rods and old cars and classic cars. I've got a couple, and that's kind of my tinkering hobby thing is be able to work on cars, be able to build and do different projects on our house and build on our farm that we have. We have almost 35, 40 acres and some different animals. So with that, I have goals that I obviously have to set. So part of that is getting down to the finite part of goal setting with both the family and business. So what does the revenue look like on a yearly, quarterly basis? Maybe breaking that down by how many customers and clients we need in the different sections of the business. And then where are we kind of looking to move with that? What does that look like for team members and maybe employees or contractors that we need to make all that stuff happen? Ads and marketing, what does it look like? We got to break all that stuff out so that we can reach those goals. Now, I would tell you the annual goals need to go to quarterly, needs to go to 30 days, and then your weekly stuff needs to be pushing to those goals. If you just do quarterly goals, it winds up getting to a point where you get to the 65, 70-day mark, and all of a sudden you're freaking out because you didn't do enough of the stuff to get you there. You do have to break it down by month, and I think weekly stuff has to be broken down of how do you get that monthly, quarterly, and then annual. On a personal level, things like date nights, things like spending time with your kids, going to movies, doing something that they enjoy. Just in general, those types of things should be written down. If you don't have it written down, if you don't have it set as a goal, most of us, as busy as we are with families, with business, and other things that are just going on in life, without it written down and being tracked, you are not going to make it and get to where you want to be. And there will always be something else that is burning down. There will always be fires that have to be put out and people that want your attention. You have to be very intentional with your time, with your goals, and how you get there. There are going to be good days. There are going to be really bad days that things didn't go as you want, but how you correct that and fix that and right your ship when things don't go the right way, that's important. That's going to happen in business. It's going to happen in life, whether you have a regular W-2 job or not. When you have a family and kids, things will go sideways. So that's just part of it. Figure it out. We can certainly talk more on what that looks like and using the apps and things that I've done in the past, but purpose, goals, and then values. So who are you and who do you want to associate with? I've gotten to a point where it does not necessarily matter how much money you're either going to pay me or if I'm going to be a part of something, if it's going to take a bunch of my time. Does that align with where I'm trying to get and be a part of my life, my family, and my goals for business? If you offer me $1 million to go and do something, but I have to be gone for 6 months and I can't be around with my kids and my family and can't do any of that stuff, it's not happening. It does not align with my values. It does not align with my purpose and my goals. You've got to understand, hey, I want to be working with good people, truthful people, people that have my back, people that don't bring me drama. They don't bring me fires necessarily, unneeded fires. Those types of values, you've got to have those written down. And I would almost say have it, either in your notebooks that you're writing in or your apps that you're using. And I would even have it as a document or something that is posted on your wall. So keep yourself in line with your values. Stick with people that align with your values, your goals, your purpose. We're getting past almost 6 minutes here. What I will do is wrap it up and say, this is your why. Use those goals like goals or those apps like Goals Wizard. Or if you just want to use a simple notebook and writing it down, there's some value in that for sure. If you want to reach out and ask any questions around how I do that, what that looks like, my morning routine, evening routine, let me know, and I can get into a little bit further detail with another video. But we will move on at this point, and the next video will probably be me just showing the app and kind of how I do that stuff. And then maybe the next one will go into some of the actual business side of things and the other bubbles. All right, guys, take care. Let me know if you have any questions.